Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dawnsbury Days. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we were in a heist. It was a very short heist. We probably could have fought, like, another encounter before the Sphinx, but we left off with the Sphinx, incorrectly answered a riddle, proceeded to kill the Sphinx, went to the vault, proceeded to loot everything that was in the vault, including a buttload of money, a new short bow for Tokdar, which actually I can give this over to you. A powerful power word blind spell. And yeah, that was it. Oh, and I guess the Tiara, which increases a character's wisdom by 2. Heck yes. It is indestructible, and it can cast once per month Disjunction, which we're hopefully not going to cast until we get to the thing. But, you know, might be tempting to just be all like, BAM! And remove someone's magical effects. Just saying. But, you know, evil from the stars. In possession of a Tiara, you make haste to the ley line from where you could plane shift back home, but an angel catches up to you. An angel? No, not really.
Okay, we're at the ley line. Where's Lori?
She'll be here any minute. We were faster than we thought we would be.
We can't plane shift back without her, right?
You cannot plane shift away either way, I'm afraid. You stole from the Heavenly Vault, didn't you?
Our escape plan failed, Battle Leader!
Is he going to arrest us?
Look at the monster next to Seraphiel.
Oh goody! That's a Destrachan!
It very much looks evil, doesn't it?
You think this angel is also controlled by an intellect devourer?
Not just the angel. The monster acts too calm. I think it's controlled by an intellect devourer as well. This angel is already dead, team. Let's force the intellect devourer out.
And this time we won't allow it to escape.
A fight to the death suits us fine.
Cool. Controlled by intellect devourer. I could have sworn that there was a way to deal with an intellect devourer, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Which is a little bit funny considering, you know, head, whatnot. Shut up. Alright, so what do? You got +1 striking shock longsword, which is also nasty. Divine spells, same thing as the gal. Intelligible doorknob. Yeah, okay. I think you're kind of a carbon copy from her. Just longsword and shield as opposed to hammer and shield. God, I better be able to loot that afterwards, just saying. Now, the bigger worry, I think, is the Destrachan. Why is the Destrachan a worry, Dart? Because these things suck. They do sonic stuff. Like, you see that big leechy looking mouth that it's got there? Yeah. Jaws does additional sonic damage, so 3d6 damage. Destructive harmonics. The Destrachan emits a harsh sonic cry that deals 9d6 sonic damage in a 30-foot burst. Can't use it again for 1d4 rounds. Emits a discordant sonic cry that affects forces each living creature. For it to save, must make a critically saves unaffected. Saves is still sickened for a round. Fails, deafened, and stunned. Critically fails, deafened for the rest of the encounter, and stunned 3. Lovely. Anything sound-based, +4. But because I am playing on medium difficulty, it is apparently inferior. Alright. Looks like we want to attack its reflex saves, if anything. Alright. Cleric up. I'm not sure what we're going to cleric up with. I guess we could have you pick up, drink your potion, get back out that shield. Safi. Do I fleet step? I don't think I fleet step. could fly. Actually, yeah. We'll fly on you, Saf. I would use March as well, but, you know. Okay. Alright. Safi critically saved. Anna and Tokdar critically saved. Scarlet and Safi didn't. Lovely. Can you jump this? Leap? No. You do have a potion of leaping, though. Drink. No. Raises a shield, flying over to Tokdar. Wild shape, insect form. We'll at the least get her over there. Can you leap that? You could probably leap that if she was not there. Oh, wait. I'll have to wait a turn. Because if I use the other spell that she has, the Agile Feet, I want to say it was dependent on one's movement speed. Don't quote me on that. Wait, what? Am I an idiot? I am an idiot. Shut up. Listen, I can't remember who does what or what does who. Giggity. Alright, cleric spell. March of the Tsunami. I would love it if you stopped doing that. Oh, that actually hits. Wow. Okay. Look at the shit going on here. Tokdar saves, Scarlet saves, Anna failed, Safi failed, Seraphiel critically fails, so he took full damage. Oh my god, and it rolled so well. Look at that damage it rolled, freaking A. That's a lot of sixes. Controlled by the, yeah, okay. When it's defeated, it will jump out of the body and attack. Okay, cool. So, sorry, I'm just laughing at this sucker now. It's like, this was your idea, mofo. Wait, why are you unarmed? Oh, right, because we had to do the thing. Ew. Damn it. Damn it. Oh. Getting lucky with some of those strikes just missing. Alright, guidance on Anna because she's going to go up next. Move up behind him. I guess we're going to use Intimidating Strike. I know... Alright. Safi, buddy, pal. Shield block for 10, which means that I got pushed away, which is fine. I'll move over here. I'm about to spend an action, but this would leave you without action. Oh, I guess this. Right. You gotta sustain it regardless. Alright. See if we can't take out the dude infected with the Devour. There it is. And now we can step and strike. Here. Alright, Intellect Devours. It can cast Confusion, Soothe thrice, Daze, cantrip for days, Big Gnarly Claws, immunities to being blinded, dominated, and emotions. So we're just gonna hit it. Yes. Probably should have hit it after I use Hunt Prey, but hey. Okay then. Pop it. Hey, you managed to hit it. Congratulations. Man, how I wish I had a well-placed fireball right about now. Okay, so we kind of need to kill this thing before it gets happy with its, harmonic stuff. Because that shit hurts. So we'll intimidating strike. Frightened, good. Regular hit. Excellent. Good, good. Keep up the march. We're no longer flying? Yeah, we're no longer flying. And I guess we're just gonna punch an intellect devour in the brain. Because that's all it... Yes. Because that's all it is a brain on feet. Trying to fly? Okay. Trying to kill Tokdar? Yoink. Haha. Forces it to make a movement. Thus allowing me to say, screw you. I don't know what's going to happen after we kill the Intellect Devourer. I do have Fireball, but now that would be it. If only you had metal armor on. Ah, well. At least you hit, though. I won't lie. I'm kind of surprised that you managed to hit with that. Damn it. Alright, Safi, see if you can't finish off this beast. Nope. Nope. Alright. The sustain... My guy. Your options have been questionable at best. I mean, I know you're immune to the sonic damage, but, you know, you have allies. I assume you have some intelligence being controlled by this thing. 5 HP, you son of a bitch. 5 whole ass HP. Intern. She can... There we go. Of course it was a critical hit, too. Alright, move air. Strike! I'm amazed that all of those missed. Laughing. Amazed that you have the same luck that I had last night. Well, last video anyways. Wait, what? Oh, because it also... Okay. I thought when it was controlled by the Intellect Devourer that it shut up. Guidance on... Actually, wait. You have only one action. I feel like a fool right now. But it's fine. Aha! Critical save, bitch. Step up. Power attack. Resume that march. Strike. Ah, that would have hit regardless. Right, Tokdar. Hunt prey. Yeah. Knocked it prone too. Not that the prone would have done anything to it, because prone basically makes it off guard. And it's already off guard when it's getting flanked like it is.
I'm sorry, friends. They caught me.
You are all under arrest for theft. Wait, is that an intellect devourer?
There's 2 of them.
Seraphiel and Barakiel have been dead for a long time. Their bodies were stolen by intellect devourers.
Intellect devourers? In heaven itself?
That's why they voted against us, even though we made such convincing arguments.
When the axiomatic barrier collapsed, it stopped protecting not just our plane, but also yours.
And demons aren't the only evil in the void.
Are there other intruders in heaven?
There was that aberration when we first came in.
I apologize profusely. I should have believed you when you first told me. We will order a full sweep. We will root out any imposters and intruders.
How do we know Ramael and Cassiel aren't impersonated themselves, Anna?
Safi raises a good point. The two of us will submit to an investigation as well. In fact, we'll start with that. Laurie, I know you would like to return below, but we would appreciate your help here as well.
Do you think that would be okay, Anna?
Our next step below will be piercing the barrier and attacking the Demon Lord. I don't think you can help with that anyway.
I don't know, having another cleric wouldn't be a terrible thing, just saying.
But please come back again. You still have a girl to raise after all.
Yes, of course. Dawnsbury is now my home too. I'll come as soon as heaven is safe.
You can keep the Tiara of Open Skies, Anna.
And any other items you may have obtained from the vault. We need the world saved.
Thank you. And go with the blessing and sincerest wishes of heaven. Plane shift.
Huzzah! I'm glad that they did bring up the whole, hey, by the way, we know you took our shit. I know, it's cool. Just save the world, you know? Level ups all around. Feel emboldened by the support of the archangels themselves, and you're ready to descend once again into the Aeon structure to take down the profane barrier, the living spell that threatens all that's good in this world. Let's do some level ups. Level 8, which means we get a fighter feat, an archetype feat, and more cleric spells, I think. Anyways, for Anna, it's a little bit rough. So, and says 2 attacks. So this would be good if I do have her go axe and hammer, because this would make it so as I can make those 2 attacks, but neither of which would suffer the map penalty. But I suppose I should really check out what's down at level 8. Got the Shield Warden, which, okay, we do have a shield, but your battle instincts make you more aware of your concealed and invisible opponents. Don't need to succeed at a flat check to target concealed creatures. You're not flat-footed with creatures that are hidden from you. You only need to succeed on a DC 5 flat check to target a hidden creature. That's good. Disorienting opening. When you hit a creature with an attack of opportunity, that creature becomes flat-footed until the start of your next turn. That's pretty good. I mean, it will... That's highly dependent on whose initiative is whose. Positioning Assault, 2 actions. Make a melee strike with 2-handed melee weapon. If you hit, slide the target 5 feet into a space that remains in your reach. And Quick Shield block. You gain an additional reaction at the start of each of your turns. You can use this bonus reaction only to shield block. That's a pretty fantastic one, I will not lie. But I think I'm gonna go with... Blind Fight. I think I'm gonna go with Blind Fight. Don't need to succeed at a flat check to hit someone concealed. Not flat-footed against creatures that are hidden. And I can... Basically, the chance to hit something that is hidden is reduced from 50% to 25%. Oh, but I'd also... It's a whole lot of situational stuff when it comes to this kind of thing. I'm taking it. I'm taking a Blind Fight. Now... Divine Breath, gain a first level slot. Or take a Cleric Feat. What Cleric Feats do we have options to today? Channel Smite. Make a melee strike and expend a harm or heal spell from your Cleric spell slots. Add the spell's damage to the strike. Negative if you do harm, positive if you do heal. That's not terrible. I'm doing some thinking. Because just giving her another spell slot at first level is not going to do too much besides like, oh, my ally is down. And they're like 30 feet away from me. Heal. That's pretty much the biggest boon of Divine Breath at this point. So what other did you do? You regain hit points equal to spell level of the heal. An ally is reduced to 0. You can stride toward them. It's not a terrible one. Your wisdom isn't that great, so that really wouldn't be that great either. Main initiatives did 2 additional cantrips each day. That one's not bad. If only because that expands our the ability for us to do cantrips. Although that is further questioned by the fact that are any of these good to even use. Because we've already got 2 people that can cast guidance on a whim. Ugh, 8th level is where this shit gets difficult. I think I'm just gonna take the Divine Breath. Excuse me, yawning. Because the rest of the encounter, the target gains +1 status bonus to armor class against the chosen alignment. Basically just to use protection. And then for a 3rd level spell, any other buffs? And again, at the end, as long as you sustain the spell, that's pretty cool. Can't use reactions. Okay, Circle of Protection would be pretty good. 10-foot aura protects against creatures of the chosen alignment. I think though. Listen, having someone else that's just able to go pop, heal is good. Alright, Scarlet. What do you get? You get Natural Spell. You can cast spells as normal even when you are in battle form, such as Animal Form from Wild Shape. That's really good. I believe before I was going to take Steady Spellcaster. Or, because I am diving into Rogue anyways, I could take... Yes, this is a thing I can do. I can just take what I'm archetype feeding into and just take one of those instead. So, from Advanced Trickery, we could take Head Stomp. Unarmed melee attack against a prone target. Becomes flat-footed until the end of your turn. Oh, I must be thinking remaster rules with that then. Because prone and off guard are usually supposed to be 2 different things. Frightened creatures are also flat-footed. When a strike is a critical hit and deals damage, target is flat-footed against your attacks. Damn. Quick Draw. We know that one. Mobility. When you stride to move half your speed or less, do not trigger reactions. When your strike is critical and deals damage, target is frightened. Twin Feint. Nimble Dodge. I kind of like Dread Striker. But now that I'm actually looking at some of these things for her, I don't know. Probably Quick Draw, if anything. Alright, we're going to Natural Spell, but then I think we can choose a Mastery. So what Skilled Mastery does, increase your ranks, train to Expert, one of your skills from Expert to Master. That's pretty good. That is really good. But I don't think I'm going to worry about this. Oh, wait. One from Training to Expert, another from Expert to Master, and then we get a skill feat of our choice. Oh, that could be good. Alright, well, expert nature. Acrobatics, I guess. See what that gives us. We can free action to kip up from prone, making it so as we just stand up as a free action. Crawl, Intimidating glare, So basically this would allow us to take any of our feats that any of our skills that we aren't already really good in, right up to master once we hit 8th level. And then we could do stuff like intimidating glare. But yeah, I think I'm just going to take quick draw so that she might be able to. Drawing a weapon from your inventory is free action to you and doesn't cost an action. And swapping an item costs 1 less than normal. But again, that's specifically for a weapon, which kind of blows. Costs no action or 1 action depending on the rules set and gameplay options. Yeah, thankfully one of my my DM for Kingmaker is kind of hand wavy when it comes a little bit to quick drawing, because as long as you're swapping an item in your hand for a weapon, it's a free action. Basically. Like super basically. 4th level spells. We're about to go and face off against demons, so I guess Radiant Beam? These are all new spells for her, I think. I thought. Maybe? Possibly. Not entirely certain anymore. Tortoise of the Hare. What is this spell? 1 enemy has the tortoise, yourself, or 1 ally has the hare. Enemy makes a fortitude save. Critical, no success, or no effect. Success, 1 round. Enemy is slowed, ally is quickened. For 3 rounds if it's a failure. For critical failure for the rest of the encounter. The enemy is slowed and the ally is quickened. That's pretty sick. Damn it, I actually kind of like that one. I want to see that one work. And yes, I'm already second guessing using quick draw. Make 1 attack with each of your 2 weapons. You know, I know that most of these ones down here are really good, but I think Nimble Dodge might be better. And I say this because not getting hit or not getting critically hit would be fantastic. So we're going to take Nimble Dodge. Tokdar, you should be relatively easy, I think. You also can get Blind Fight. Deadly Aim, make a ranged strike. Your strike has a -2 penalty to attack, but a +4 circumstance bonus to damage. That's pretty good. Warden's Boon, 1 ally. You grant the benefits of Hunt Prey and your Hunter's Edge to the target ally until the end of their next turn. I won't lie, that's really good. That's really good. Because it's Hunt Prey and the Edge. I forget exactly what it was that his Edge does. Oh wait, no. His Edge allows him to do an additional 1d8 damage on the first strike that hits. So if I were to say, target Safi with that, the dude who's already been a crit magnet, oh, that'd be pretty good. Alright. And then free archetype, barbarian shit. Can gain a barbarian feat. Let's see what we got. Oh wait.
I'm an idiot.
Because I keep on... Oh no, that is the right one. Take this at 8th. You take levels 1, 2, and 4. That's fine. We could give him fast movement while raging, 10 bonus speed to his 10 bonus movement to his speed. Swipe, make an attack against 2 enemy creatures using the current map penalty, so he can swing and hit both at plus his base as opposed to not. When you take damage, you can spend an action to enter rage. That's pretty good. I think Swipe is going to be my answer to this. Because hitting two enemies is great. That's good. And then Safi. Safi, my buddy. My pal, my chum, my friend. What do? You get Advanced Domain. Jesus. You get Advanced Domain for one of your domains, and you gain 1 focus point up to a maximum of 3. What was your domain? Did I even get you a domain? I think you had to have taken Domain Initiate to take Advanced Domain. Hold the phone. Okay, can confirm in the core rulebook it says that you require Domain Initiate to select Advanced Domain. Biggest pet peeve I have right now with at this exact moment with this game is not having the ability to see what is the prerequisite. But yeah, cannot take Advanced Domain. Infinite Surging Focus. Whenever an ally you see falls to 0 HP, you immediately regain a focus point. This would suck for me because I did not take a Domain Initiative, but it doesn't suck for me because I am also a champion. That said, though, I don't think I'm going to take it.
Oh, why, though?
Because while it is fantastic to have, that also relies on an ally falling to 0 HP. I'd rather honestly not having to necessarily risk that. Detonating spell. What? Extra action as you cast that deals damage to a single target. If you do, the target takes any damage. Also deals damage equal to spell level. Oh, okay. Gives the spell splash damage. Got it. Your 3-action heal doesn't heal your enemies, and your 3-action harm doesn't hurt your allies. That. Forgot that was last level. That is fantastic. I won't lie though, it is still tempting to take freaking Infinite Surging Focus though. Because imagine just having one character being basically healed, tanked to Oblivion and back. We could take a Divine Ally. I shan't. Basic Devotion. Oh. Okay, so I can only still select 1st or 2nd level champion feats. I could get more HP. I won't lie. An ally seems tempting, but again, It's disrupting. I already have disrupting Mitts of Pain. Alright, this is all going to all go down to whether or not any of these are any good to me at this moment. Deaths of Prayer, once per day. As a free action, you can recover 1 focus point when you have no focus points left. That's pretty good. Day 2's Domain. We can select another domain, thus get another spell, thus giving us another focus point to cast them focus spells. Athletic Rush would give us bonus to speed. Bonus lasts until the start of your next turn, though. Target regains HP, gains an additional 2. Not bad. Reduce your current frightening condition by 1. Whenever you become frightened, you reduce the amount by 1. If you critically fail against fear, reduce the amount of it gained from it by 1. Final time, and Veil of Confidence shatters. Would be terrible. Ugh. Agile Shield Grip, not gonna worry about that. Divine Grace. Before you roll a saving throw against a spell, you can spend a reaction to gain a +2 bonus to it, circumstance bonus to that save. I kind of already have a thing, but not against just saves in general. Oath.
Choose a type of evildoer you're sworn to fight. You get bonuses against that type of evildoer.
Right. So again, this is dependent on your oath, and because I am a chaotic good character, I would be taking the Shining Oath. Your liberating step, if triggered by undead, grants you or ally a +4 circumstance bonus to escape. An ally can step twice instead of just once. That's interesting. Resilient Mind. Flat +1 bonus against mental effects, +2 originating from undead. See, saves are great to have in general. I think I'm going to take Divine Grace, though. Or Oath. You know, I won't lie, part of me really wishes to have taken the Retributive Strike instead. This is rough. Yes, I'm this terrible when it comes to actually selecting shit in real life too. First time I've made a Pathfinder character took like 4 hours, and I still wasn't done because I was still trying to select certain feats. Hell, I'm still not 100% certain how he's going to continue progressing. I think I'm just going to take Resilient Mind, because flat bonus against mental effects, increase against undead. I don't know if we're going to be facing that many undead. Maybe. But I gotta keep in mind that mental effects means that it's not just spells, it's any mental effect. Alright, one more 4th level spell. Divine Wrath. Choose an alignment your deity allows. If you don't have a deity, choose deal 4d10 damage of the alignment you choose. Each effective creature then makes a fortitude saving throw. Creatures that are the alignment you choose are unaffected. Creatures that are neither match alignment nor oppose the result of it as 1 degree better. So say if I were to choose good, but they're just chaotic or something, I forget exactly how that goes. But if you're good, then good creatures align, or unaffected, neutral, get a better result. Evil are affected as normal. Full damage, sickened, and slowed. If I could heighten it, I would. Actually, can I heighten any of these other one? Crisis of Fate seems like it would be a hilarious one to use. I might. I like March of the Tsunami. I don't know if I'll need to use Fly more. I'm gonna go with Divine Wrath though. Alright. Sure. Yes, I do get the Shocking Sword. Alright, can use Scarlet. There you go, Scarlet. I'm an idiot. Did I give you... Right, I gave you Blind Fight. Any... Runes of Resilience. Heck. I was kind of hoping that she'd... well, we do have Thundering now. Moore's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we're at the phase where we can finally start doing elemental damage with our weapons as well. Which means, theoretically, since Anna's already got one, I could give one to Tokdar and Safi. But I think I'm going to off-screen all this shit, because there's a lot of shit. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we're going to continue down the adventure path to the Dance of Ruin. What's in the Dance of Ruin? I don't know. But these are the last 5 encounters of this DLC. But this should be fun. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.